So we're back, and in this video we'll finally get to the part that I've been promising for the past several videos where we make one of these graphs. And I've got my PTSD for everyone graph from the spreadsheet from the last time up that we went over in video 12. We were fact checking this spreadsheet, and for the past several videos we've been working on constructing this. Actually the whole time the point has been to, we're working towards the goal here. So what I want to do here, if you remember in our previous videos, we added these columns right here to fact check. So I'll take these away, and I'll show you how I actually do this. I'll show you how I make these graphs. Okay, look at this. Okay, and so again, the stat ID column, that's the day number of the group's history, or if it's a monthly graph, it's the month in the group's history. Okay, so this group, we've already determined this, has been around as of the time we got this list, it's been around for 831 days. Okay, and then the stat, that's the cumulative members as of that day. And we're going to put these on a scatter plot. Now, you see I've got two copies of the stat and the stat ID for the scatter plots. And I'll tell you, show you what we do with the second one. And this will make sense later. Okay, as we mark these all as -1. And I'll show you the purpose for that later. The first step, though, is you got to go to Insert Chart. I think it'll just go here and do this automatically for me. Okay, actually, maybe it won't. So let's Control Z that. Okay, we'll go down here. Chart. Okay, and we'll pick this scatter plot. This is our PTSD for everyone group. And here we have our first basic scatter plots. Then the next thing we do, as you notice on these graphs, if you've got that are in my packets, where I show the join dates, I will mark off the day that I joined or some other important date. Now this group, this PTSD for everyone, this group was joined. This group was started. A long time after the scam era. In my previous videos, on my other groups, I referenced the scam era as October 13th, 2019. This was created before then. This was long after that. This group didn't exist in October of 19. So we'll have to pick some date here. And let's say we want to see the uptick after March of 2021. Let's do that. Let's pick a date in March of 2021. I'm just scrolling up the days here. Okay, so here's March 20th, 2021. What we'll do here is we'll do this. So here we've got the day we're going to highlight is March 2021. Back up here. We'll select these now. Okay, we'll highlight our graph. And we'll go to Paste Special. We'll click these options here. I'll get these options here. Our values at Y and columns. Add cells as new series. Okay. And you will see that March 2021 is highlighted. Now, the next thing I've got to do is I've got to go to this chart design and clean this up. And the first thing I need to do is format these axes. I've got to get the minimum into the positive range, because what happens when I put in those negative, those negative ones, it starts to change my range, that the range of numbers goes into the negative. I'll do the same thing here. Okay, and this isn't actually the best example to use for this because we don't have a huge uptick, but the next thing that I do is I expand these graphs and make them a lot bigger. I add a chart title, so day number of something like this. I name this. Okay, I need to get this up here to have this formatted. I think I use a 14 font here. Yeah. Okay, now we got to do add chart element, axis title. Cumulative members. And I'll do the same thing here to get the font adjusted. Actually, this is 16. Then this PTSD support group for everyone, daily members. Okay. And then the next thing I would do is I would just convert this to a PDF. So here I can do this. I'll save it as a PDF. Actually, let's stop that. Okay, do it. Go here. Like this, just print this out as a PDF, and then on the PDF, I would insert the comments about the orange dot represents whatever day that it represents. Okay. But that's how we make those graphs. I think I've made this. I don't think there's anything mysterious about this. And what I do is any date that I want to highlight. So on some of the group, group 1, group 2, group 4, group 6, some of those I'll have multiple days that I highlight, and all I do is just enter the actual statistic in this column. Rather than the -1, and all the ones that are positive will show up as an orange dot on this graph. Okay, and so I could change this too. Let's do some date in 2022. Okay, we should have another orange dot on there now. Or do we? No, we don't. It has to be done manually. Oh no, it's already there. It's already there, yeah. Okay, so there's that orange dot. And that's how we do it. I'll show you that there's one quirk for there's one quirk for the group tables, group 1, group 2, group 4, and group 6. And I'll explain that in the next video.